Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Michelle and today I'm going to be starting a vlog. It's been cold here in Austin, so I'm grateful. I am not complaining. I am doing my best to work from inside as much as I can, and I miss my garden. I miss the birds coming as much, but it is what it is. But I did have a roadrunner sighting, so I'll definitely insert that somewhere in this video. But today, right now, I'm getting ready to pack up the few items that sold so I can go ship them. So I wanted to show you what sold. Let's go ahead and start off with the first item, and they are the Vans old school suede sneakers. And so these sold, so I'll be sending these off, and these sold for $27. And then the next pair that sold, this was what sold in one day, and there were two pairs of the sneakers like this. So I'm kind of thinking it's kind of weird. Like, remember I had a bunch of jeans to sell at one time, and then I had sweaters, and then now these type of sneakers. So that means, you know how I always say, I'm gonna go list items such as this, and especially little booties like this. But these are some really nice, this is a Bolo brand for sure if you're a reseller, and that would be Donald Pliner. Donald Pliner, P-L-I-N-E-R. And these are calf hair leopards, so super popular, and they're a lighter color, so I really love these. Wished they were my size, but they weren't. They are leather, and they were 8.5. So these did sell, so I'm packing them up. They're going to be heading out on their way, and they sold for $38, which is why I say they're definitely a Bolo brand for resale. And also while we're here, I just received my Nespresso order, so I thought I'd just share with you in case you are an Nespresso lover like myself. I always order directly from their website because they do have free shipping if you order 3 sleeves of coffee, and they also always include 2 free ones. And right now there's a new limited edition. So remember I shared with you the pumpkin spice one, that was special edition. So I went to order more coffee, and I saw that they had another one, and it was this gingerbread. So I said, I've got to try that one, which I've already opened and tried it, and it's really good. It's not very spicy, so don't be scared to try. I was wondering if it's going to be too strong, too faint. I don't taste a strong gingerbread gingerbread taste in my mouth, so I do like it, and I will definitely order it probably at least one more time. So I ordered this box. I like to have their half caffeinato, and it's really good and yummy, and it's their half calf, and I like to have this in the afternoon. And then, oh, I love their Nespresso. I love their hazelnut, and this is a limited edition, so this is the second one I've ordered. The first one was very good. It has a hint of hazelnut. Again, not a strong amount, so kind of like the gingerbread. Very subtle, and so I can still have it in the morning, but I also love it as a nice afternoon coffee, which on a rainy day like today, that does not sound bad. And I also picked up at Trader Joe's. They had the cutest little gingerbread huggers for your coffee, and I'm going to do that with the gingerbread. So I'm going to make me a special treat. I'm going to make my own, when I get back from the post office, I'm going to make a hot gingerbread coffee, and it's gonna be so, when I get home I can just get all comfy and cozy again, and I can just do this. I'll put like the gingerbread Nespresso coffee with a little tiny bit of vanilla creamer, and then I'm gonna put some whipped cream on top and sprinkle some cinnamon. And I also, what I did is I took these little, if you've been watching my other videos, I thrifted a brand new set. It was still in the wrapper, of this acorn salt and pepper shaker. And I saw someone else share this idea, I don't remember, on Pinterest, and it was filled with cinnamon and whatever you want. So I'm going to put cinnamon in one, ground cinnamon, and in the other one I'm going to put in some pumpkin spice. And that way I'll have them ready for on top of my whipped cream and my coffee at this time of year. I love to do that because the whipped cream keeps that hotness in my coffee, and I always use a coffee warmer. So here's something I want to share. If you have a coffee lover in your life and you're trying to think of what to get for Christmas, they're gonna drink coffee. So let's say they order from Nespresso, why don't you give them a gift card from there? Or, you know, I know they have tons of gift ideas. One year I sent my son, I might do this again this year. He loved it. And it was the advent for each day of Nespresso, because he's a Nespresso lover. He got me hooked too. So I did, that's a great gift idea. So, let's say it's, you want to put together like a basket, or how about a stocking? So get a stocking and then put the gingerbread coffee, and then you can get the gingerbread cookie huggers at Trader Joe's. Put them in there. You can even open the package and make multiple, because there's a bunch. I'll show you when I go make a coffee. I'll do this. And you can put the little gingerbreads in a cute little baggie and then tie a little bow, a ribbon around it, like a red ribbon. Put that in the stocking with that in the gift card, something like that, for if you have an espresso lover in your family. And they always do send the freebies, so I went ahead and chose the Costa Rica and the Colombia for my freebies. So I love that they always give me 2 freebies as well. And that's it. Packing slip, and I just love their coffee. So I'm excited. I think what we'll do is I'm gonna wrap these up, and I'm gonna then take them to the post office, get them on their way. When I get back home, I'm going to make a hot coffee, and I'll add the gingerbread. I'm gonna use the gingerbread and the whipped cream, and I want to be all extra because it's like so necessary when it's cold, like 40 something and rainy. So that's what I'm gonna do, and you should do that too. So I'll see you in a few minutes. I just got back home from the post office, and it is cold, it's wet. I am so bundled up, and I have my coffee right here. My little gingerbread coffee with gingerbread man cookie. A little coffee chit chat. I had a few minutes in between the next project I'm gonna go and tackle, and I just thought that I would take a little break, take a breather, and just say thank you. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. I know 300 is not 320, 322, whatever it is at the moment. It's not a lot, but it's 3. I look at each person as an individual, and 320 is a lot to me. I'm just honored and grateful to have 300 subscribers right now. And you know, I have a goal, I have a vision, I have a dream, and I would love to grow my YouTube channel and to continue to grow in my skills, you know, in the things that I'm teaching myself. And I know that one day I'll look back and laugh and be like, oh my gosh, these videos, I can't believe I put it out there. But you've got to start somewhere. And, you know, I just want to say that wherever you are in your life, maybe there's something that you feel led to do, you have to start somewhere. Getting started is the hardest part every time. And I'm in my 50s, so I can say that getting started is entirely difficult every single time. I've had to start over in my life. I've had to leave everything behind and start over again, and you know, do this over and over. And you know, throughout those years, I've had plenty, and I've had less, and I've had more than plenty, and I've had less than less. And you know, I always survived. I always made it through, and there was always a path. There was always a journey. There were always lessons to learn. And I have to stop and be grateful. And I'm preaching to myself here. I didn't even plan what I was going to say. I was just like, I'm going to just record Coffee Chit Chat from heart to heart, and here I am. So I need to say this for myself, and maybe you would benefit or be inspired to hear, I guess, my thoughts out loud, but I guess that's kind of what these are about. I'd love for you to, you know, say hi in the comments. And, you know, basically I want to say that wherever you are in life, you know, you may not have to start over in physical areas, but you have to start over in emotional areas, or spiritually you've kind of drifted off and you want to come back. And so whatever that journey in your life that you're at, getting started is the hardest part. And even if it's a little tiny thing, it's still getting started is the hardest part. I remember I joined a gym, and you know, I walked in one time and they're like, oh, you're here. And I was like, yep. I just didn't even think about it. I just put my shoes on and I just left. And they're like, oh, that's the trick. That's the way to do it. I was like, the only way I can do it, because if I overthink it, I'm not going to do it. So I guess whatever it is that you're overthinking, that you feel led to do, like I felt led to start a podcast and I did that. It was so hard, I almost stopped so many times, but in would come someone, swooped in, helped me get through that challenge. So maybe you're stuck today. Let this be your little tough love nudge to start that dream, because 2023 is right around the corner. And you know, I'm right now getting ready for end of the year things, wrapping up loose ends, ready to just start fresh in 2023. And I always like to pick a word for the year that seemed to have always just kind of helped me. And I don't pick some random word, I actually do intentionally pick a word. So I will just stop, reflect, think back of this year, my past years, of where I want to go, and think back of words I've had and how that my years were shaped by that word. And I do not know what my words might be this year, but I'll give you, I mean next year, but a few of mine were like blessed, grow, faith, it was like faith over fear. So I've had a lot of words over the years, and I'm feeling like next year I might want to focus on intentional, like intention in every moment, intentional living. And I'm putting this out there, so it could be, it keeps getting my attention. So now that I have that word, you know, I will start looking around and looking for other signs that, okay, intention is a good word for me next year. So that could mean, you know, maybe for you, it could be so simple as believe your favorite pie. So that's going to be it for my chit chat little portion of the video. So I'm going to finish my little gingerbread coffee, spend some time with Bella, and I think I'm going to show her to you right now. Let me go get her. I know she wants to say hi. So let me go get her and show you Bella, and then she was taking a nap. Bella, you want to say hi? Say hi. Say hi there. She's like, who are you talking to, Mama? So, okay. Come on, baby. You take a nap. Snuggle, snuggle, snuggle. It's okay. She's gonna snuggle. She's like, why'd you wake me up? Oh, yeah. Okay. And so, as I was saying, tomorrow is Thrifty Tuesday. 30% off senior discount. If you're 55 or over, you can save, oh, big yawn. You can save 30% discount at your Goodwill, maybe. Mine does. So I'm gonna be going to the thrift stores, and there's also another thrift store I love to go into because it's on the path of my thrift stores I go to, and I'm gonna hop in there. That's the one I found like all those cute little vintage items last week for like 50 cents and $1. So I will show you what I find in a haul after I go thrifting tomorrow. So I'm gonna go spend time with this little baby, and she just turned a year old in August. She wraps her head all the way around me. She's such a sweetie. She's a little Yorkie, a little teacup. She's only 2 pounds. She's not even 3 pounds yet. May not get there, I don't know. So thank you so much for joining me on this little chatty coffee talk. Spend time with little Bella, and I will see you guys